Hi, welcome to Bob Harper Jukebox Amplifier Repairs from Somerset, England. Sorry about my voice, but I got a stinking cold today. But anyway, back to the bench. We've got a dichburn amplifier on the bench, tonomat, dichburn, whatever you want to call it. This was a very strange amplifier. I've done a couple of these in the past, but I've never seen one as this one was wired. So as it had all been bodged around anyway, I put it back to conventional dichburn tonomat stroke amplifier wiring. Mainly it's to do with the biasing of the output valves. They are now cathode bias. Before they were fixed bias, but all that had been messed around with. I didn't have any values of what should be there. I got no schematics for it of this particular amplifier as it was, but I have for this one. Even though here I've managed to got a complete set of dichburn engineer service manuals, and the amplifier is not in any of it, and on the line it's not any of it. So I don't know what amplifier this was, or what particular model it was, or why they altered it. I don't know. But anyway, he's all done now. He's back to conventional tonomat dichburn amplifier schematic, and he sounds quite nice. So looking at the top of the amplifier, this tape here, this was very discoloured and crispy, the paper. The transformer got very hot at some point in the past, although I've run it for hours and it stays cool, so it survived. Got EZ81 here. I had to change 2 EL84s out of this set of 4. This amplifier runs 2 sets of EL84s in push-pull, given probably about 30 watts output, something like that. I've changed 2 sockets here that were knackered. The other sockets I've cleaned up, but these particular German type valve sockets don't hold the valves very tight, so I put spring retainers on to hold them nice and tight in their sockets. The 2 valves here, one was okay, the other one had the wrong valve fitted. It should be 2 ECC81s in there, and one of them was ECC83, so I had to change that. One of the pots here was knackered. The treble pot was faulty, so I replaced that. Obviously put 2 new knobs on. That control over there is a very limited range, really. It's more like a mid-range. There's a filter system and it's controlled by this pot, but it's very minimal, to be honest, what it does. So yeah, so he's all ready to go. The other thing about this amplifier, it had no mute relay when it came into me. It'd all been, as I say, been bodged around. So I've had to put in a mute relay. These work on 60 volts DC, which is very unusual. Obviously can't get one of those very easily, so I've put in a 24 volt one, put a voltage divider in there and a capacitor to drop it back down, and also give it a delay when it drops out, because this amplifier is muted all the time. It's powered, as AMIs are. And talking about AMIs, the volume control is 25k and the AMI one is the correct one for this. So we'll put it on now and have a little listen. Sorry about the long-winded introduction to this, but we'll put it on now. Hang on, just set my iPod player. Hang on a sec, sorry. Right, I'll demute it. My iPod player playing, hang on a sec. Demute it a minute. I'll just take this wire off this bridge. Sorry about that. Bass rather. Treble. Bit of volume. As you can hear, it sounds really nice. Plenty of bass, plenty of treble. So I'll stop that now, and what we'll do, we'll switch the amplifier over and have a look underneath to see what work's been carried out. Although it's a relatively simple amplifier, schematic wise, they are a pain to work on, the way they're constructed. But anyway, we'll have a look at that now. So here on the underside of the amplifier, and as you can see, I put the tape there to protect these windings as well. We've got new electrolytics fitted there in place of the can that was on top. Got the new mute relay in the corner there, as you can see, and a voltage divider and a capacitor to give it a bit of delay when it drops out, which is what jukeboxes normally have. Slight delay when the cam switch is operating, knocks out this mute relay so that it doesn't mute immediately before the stylus lands. New valve sockets, as I've said there, new cathode resistor and capacitor, new resistors, new coupling capacitors, new volume control pot, replace the resistors, capacitors, etc. needed around these very awkward turret valve sockets. Another new smoothing capacitor there for the first stage. That's an input pot there that was already there. This is that new pot I put on this filter network. That's the filter box there. Don't know what's in it. There's nothing shown on the schematic, but it's some sort of network for tone compensation. But anyway, these all done now. Hope you find it mildly interesting. It's been quite a pain to work on this amplifier, to be honest. Just the way it's constructed, with these horrible turrets on the back of all the valve sockets, which I've obviously removed, got new ones there, and I put a new grounding lug in the bottom, in the middle there, to take all the grounds to. So yeah, he's all done. Thanks a lot for watching. The next one up on the bench will be an AMI amplifier I've had in the burnt out mains power. Christ's sake, the burnt out output transformer. Sorry, I've just got a stinking cold. My head's not quite with it today. But anyway, hope you find it interesting. Thanks a lot for watching.